Hello, everyone, and welcome to the for the fourth event of the M.T.N Monster Truck Challenge Series. I'm your host, Tom Todd, and we have got an incredible amount of trucks here tonight. 16 of the hottest. And the eyes-on favorites, Bigfoot, Barefoot, and Gravedigger. Everybody's going to be looking to try to bump them off. We're not also going to have monster trucks over here today. This afternoon, we are also going to have a wacky race and also a NASCAR feature race. It's going to be a great event here this afternoon. And we got a whole lot of people here today. I'm hoping that they're watching this right now. And my colleague Knuckles right here. Here, Knuckles, what do you think about it?
Well, we're going to have a lot of straight line racing here. It's going to be a straight line for the course of the monster trucks. It's going to be a straight line course with two sets of crushed cars. Of course, the first set will have 3 cars, and the second set will have 7 cars with a gap between the first and second car. It's going to be some pretty tough racing out here today.
You're right about that, Knuckles. Knuckles, as we're getting ready for the introductions of the trucks coming up in just a second here. As we prep to turn the cameras on. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves for this great occasion here in our third installment of MT and our third straight Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Challenge Series on a live stream. So, which 16 trucks are going to be going up head to head today, you ask? Well, we're going to kick things off with the monster trucks. The trucks as we get ready to introduce them here. First up, we have Michael Harper and Carolina Crusher. The Crusher the 4th in the racing points right now. The guy who uses all hand controls is pretty much his first full-time season here on M.T.N. Joe Cipher, an Airborne Ranger, the Chevrolet out of Reno, Nevada. Next up, out of Florida, also a Chevrolet, we'll have Bruce Haney in the Bad News Travels Fast Truck from Florida. Next up, out of Missouri, coming out of the state of Missouri, the driver of it anyway, Ken Deppy in the Dodge Express. Out of Texas with the Chevrolet, we have Scott Stethens and Kane Crunch, his second appearance here on M.T.N. this season. And who made one appearance? And then here's a truck that made one appearance last year, or should I say 2 years ago. Jeremy Ward in the Pony Express, which the truck I think is a Camaro body. Out of Springfield, Tennessee, we have David Morris in the Equalizer, the 1989 TNT Series champion and 1997 USA Motorsports champion. A guy out of Missouri, but driving for the driving for a famous professional wrestler out of Atlanta, Georgia. We have Sky Hartley in Sting. Next up, out of Ohio, I believe, we have Andy Hoffman in the Nightmare. Chevrolet. For the new truck this year, out of the state of Florida, we have Scott Hartsock in the Gunslinger. And now we're getting down to the big four players, big six players here. Out of Granite City, Illinois, we have Eldon Depew and Taurus. Out of Pontoon Beach, Illinois, nearby Granite City, just down the road, we have Todd Frolic and Barefoot. The big die competing as a Dodge here today. Next up, we have out of the Bigfoot stable in St. Louis, we have Eric Meager in the Snakebite Ford. And a Racing Points leading truck. Everybody's coming in trying to bump them off. We have Dan Rutte in Bigfoot. A brand new Bigfoot for this year. Bigfoot number 21. 21! Out of Paxton, Illinois, out of the Tom Mintz stable, we have Neil Elliott in Maximum Destruction, Max D.
These are to the kid you asked Greek for from Mintz.
And last but not least, we have Pablo Huffbaker in driving the grave digger this evening. And those are your 16 trucks. As you can take a good look at them here. 16 of the hottest. All right, now we're going to get them lined up for the padlock area. Okay, the racing course here, it's going to be a straight line course, 2 sets of crushed cars.
Should be easy.
Yes, it should be easy. Easy because it's a straight line course. It should be very easy to handle. First, before we get to the round of eliminations, then we're going to get qualifying in. So in our qualifying session, we got in front of, and it's not exactly like Monster Jam. When you compare it with M.T.N, the top half of the field will go up against the bottom half of the field. So it's not going to be a gimme for any of these competitors. So we have Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger going off first. He'll be taking my nearest lane. Staging at the starting line. This is a relatively easy run for him. Scott Hartsock in the Gunslinger Ford out of Oldsmar, Florida. Get the car set up here. lanes. Now these guys have got to be going straight because it's a straight line course and there's not much room for error. You gotta have speed, horsepower, and the guts.
But mostly horsepower and speed. Mostly horsepower and speed just to beat the truck.
You may be right, as Gunslinger is staging. A little easy over the first set. 6.59 seconds for Scott Hartsock in the Gunslinger. Not a bad run. And you got to negotiate stopping with what little shutdown area you have.
In the not so long, whatever you call it, middle section. And whatever you call the middle section.
No man's land. Next up will be Bruce Haney in the Bad News Travels Fast, also a Floridian. We'll be taking my farthest lane. The lane closest to y'all as far as the camera angle I'm showing you. Really got to gas it and go here on this course. Let's reset the timer here on my phone. These two trucks, this truck, I've seen better days, but Bruce Haney still does a good job with it. A little slow off the first set. 5.71. That's going to be a faster time than the Gunslinger. Bad News. Not a very bad run for the Bad News truck.
But bad news for it's because there are fast trucks.
Bad News as a Chevy body. There's Bad News as a Chevy body on this one.
Because it is a Chevy in real life.
Jeremy Ward in the Pony Express is up next. He'll be taking my nearest lane. The truck, I believe, is a 60s Camaro.
Mustang.
Yes, Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang body on this one. As Ward stages. He's quick off the line. 4.27 seconds. That is fast.
A new record.
A new fastest time here. That's going to be time to beat right there. Jeremy Ward and the Pony Express making it work here for him. A very short course.
Fastest I've ever on 250-foot track. The fastest is 250 inches.
Next truck out is going to be Barefoot, driven by Todd Frolic.
The truck actually put the fastest I've ever 250-foot track.
Yes,
4.59. The fastest time in monster truck racing.
Unless it's arena or 200 foot.
This is a this is a short course. It's barefoot Standings. Last two appearances were from Barefoot. Barefoot was a Chevy. This time here is a Dodge.
Because of the sponsorship.
Yep.
Until 1997, I believe.
Oh my! That's going to be a time to beat. Oh my.
0.2.
0.93 seconds. Very fast for Barefoot.
That was literally 100th of a second off. Shy. Till 2. The Dodge Express.
Max D is up next.
A fast racer.
Neil Elliott doing the driving here.
A really great racer.
A heck of a driver, a heck of a racer. The Mets team has not had a whole lot of luck here on the M.T.N. National Tour.
Except freestyle.
Yes, except freestyle. Remember, he won the world championship in freestyle in the Winter Nationals last year.
Just one last event's freestyle.
Yep. And one last event, as you may have watched.
And judged.
I think their luck is really about to turn around here. Let's see what kind of time Neil Elliott lays down here. Oh my, 2/100ths of a second faster than Barefoot. 391. Wow. A 391 for the maximum destruction truck. That is fast. 2/100ths of a second faster than Barefoot. Holy cow. Next up is Sky Hartley in Sting. Other stages in the box. You can get ready to go to work. And far in the lane that's furthest away to you and the lane closest to you, depending on angle. Is Hartley stages this time. A 4:47, not bad.
Third fastest, I believe.
Yeah, third fastest, but it's not going to be enough to beat Max D's time on this extremely short course. Howdy, Keith.
Hey.
4:47. And that will put him in fourth place. Actually, Tony Express ran a time of 4.27. So it was like 2/10 of a second off. Next up
Michael Harper out of Noonan, Georgia, my home state, and driving the Carolina Crusher, the trip that he's famous for driving. And he drove it for Paul Schaefer, I believe. And he stages at the line. Very heck of a racer, heck of a driver. Drives hard. Let's see what kind of run he laid down. And that's going to put Chevrolet on top.
Let's make how these make the 8th cup.
He
So,
made
let's say 8
tenths of a second faster than maximum destruction. 3.77. Carolina Crusher with your new fastest time so far.
So I think Maxie will actually count as a Chevy, and then they have a Chevy motor. We don't know that.
Next up, Scott Statons and King Crutch. Woodland is next. Ethan, you get ready to go to work?
So Steve was also had bad luck.
Yeah, he's been upside down so many times 2 years ago.
I can remake a
Look up for it here.
like 1991.
Oh my! 4 seconds flat.
Fourth.
Probably for 5th place. That's probably going to be on top of the bracket right there. King Crunch. 4 seconds flat.
That charm is going. The bad luck is going away.
Never know. Next up will be Snake Bite. Eric Yeager out of St. Louis. We're really going to try to put the Ford horsepower down here. Let's see what Ford has for the Chevys that stand on top. The 393 ties Barefoot, but not quick enough to knock Crusher off the grid, off of the pole.
Television. Yes, the word was full of disqualification.
Next up is Barefoot's teammate Ken Deppy in the Dodge Express. Long wheelbase truck. Deppy not really consistent when it comes to these courses.
He goes on a rant.
4.21 for the Dodge Express. Elder the Q at Granite City, Illinois, in the truck they call the Taurus. Taurus, the third monster truck ever to be created. Third to Bigfoot. If the Q's going to lay down or run, it will be a good run. That's probably going to be good enough for second place. 3.80 for the Taurus. Taurus went on a great pass there. Next up is the original monster truck. One of the eyes-on favorites here. You guessed it, Bigfoot. Dan Rookie doing the driving. His final season here on the M.T.N Monster Truck Nation circuit. He is bound to retire from the sport after this year. He'll be taking my furthest lane.
That's the furthest lane. That's the bad lane.
You got to qualify in one lane. You get one pass.
What is that lesson?
He just flat shattered Carolina Crusher's record. 3.36 seconds, the fastest time so far on this course.
Probably the fastest qualifier.
Yes, Bigfoot going to be the fastest qualifier. Let's see if anybody can top that run. Wow.
Be near it.
Bigfoot with a 3:36. We got two more pairs of trucks to go. Nightmare, Andy Hoffman up next. The most improved driver in the 2014 Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Challenge Series season. Runs really well here on these types of tracks. A 4:55, not bad. He was trying to conserve his equipment though for the eliminations. But expect that to be on top of the bracket. And the next truck to come out is Pablo Huffbaker and the Grave Digger, the 1951 Chevy panel truck. Huffbaker staged at the starting line. Slow start. A 5.71, that will not be a good time. Wow. A terrible run from Pablo Huckbaker and the Gravedigger. 5.71. That's probably going to be the slowest out of all of them. Airborne Ranger Joe Cipher up next for these round of qualifying here. He'll be staging in my nearest lane, which to many drivers looks like to be the better lane.
Because it is the better lane.
We got the Airborne Ranger up next. Okay, a little conservative approach off the first set. A 5.56. Like I said, that was a conservative run. Wanted to save his equipment.
Just conservative.
Yeah, but that's gonna be. But anyways, that probably will be at the bottom. And our next up is, and here's our last truck up for the qualifying session. David Morris out of Springfield, Tennessee, in the Equalizer. Chevrolet.
Trying to beat a Ford.
Yep. Equalizer stage. .37 seconds for the Equalizer.
Not enough. Literally another second.
Oh. Let's see what we do. Let's see how this goes in the qualifying results. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and I'll come back to y'all with the first round pairings in just a few moments. Okay, we're back. All right, welcome back to M.T.N. We have sorry for the delay. We have taken the time to pair these guys up carefully for you. For you, Duncan, Keith, y'all can unmute yourselves now. All right, so here are the first round matchups. It'll be the fastest qualifier. Bigfoot going to take on the number 9 qualifier, Pony Express. Number 4 qualifier against the number 12 qualifier, Fireback versus Nightmare. Then King Crunch taking on Bad News Travels Fast. Dodge Express versus the Gunslinger. Barefoot up against Airborne Ranger. Snakebite up against Gravedigger in the first round. Wow. Pablo Huffmaker cannot be taken to death by the draw that he's in. Then it'll be Taurus up against Sting, number 3 qualifier up against number 11, and then the 2 qualifier Carolina Crusher Michael Harper going to take on the number 10 qualifier David Boris in the equalizer. So Bigfoot has lane choice. He'll be going to my nearest lane. So a pair of Fords are going to start us off. The first round. Trucks are staged, ready to go. Bigfoot going to take the win here. Dan Runty using up all the shutdown area that he needs. Wow, Bigfoot and driver Dan Runty still trying to keep Bigfoot, the points go with the truck, on top of the points standings. So Bigfoot advances into the quarterfinals. On our next matchup, we'll pair a futuristic SUV with Chevy power up against a Chevrolet body and motor. Andy Hoffman in the Nightmare in my far lane will go up against Max D in the near lane. The first round racing, second heat of the first round. Both Chevy powered trucks. Oh, Andy Hoffman making a really great deal in that left lane. What a race. And he compensated in that left lane, and he pulls off a major upset, defeating Matt D in the first round. What an upset. Andy Hoffman in Nightmare, the driver that he is. Let's take a look at the replay on this. He drills him off the start line here, but then he gets some a little bit of air, which makes them get even right here. But then Hoffman flat-foots it across the second set of cars, and he takes the win by probably what? Maybe a truck length? Wow. Andy Hoffman and Nightmare showing them who's boss. Wow. That is something you do not see every day. Next up will be another pair of Chevrolets. Scott Stickens and King Crunch going not into playing mind games. He's not going to go in the lane that he qualified in. He's going to put Bad News Travels Fast in what many consider as the bad lane. Let's see how this affects us here. Oh, Stethens drilled him off the line, and coming to the finish line, it's going to be King Crunch, Scott Stethens, advancing into the next round. Scott Stethens making quick work of the Bad News Travels Fast truck. King Crunch going to move on into the next round. All right, so Dodge Express driven by Ken Deppy out of Missouri. Qualified in the middle of the field. He's going to go up against the slowest qualifier, Scott Hartsock and Gunslinger.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, surprise matchup between a Dodge and a Ford here. Who will face against Scott Stevens in the next round? Let's see. Oh, laying down the horsepower on that Dodge. Ken Deppy. Ken Deppy takes the win. Ken Deppy, the Dodge Express machine, laying Gunslinger to rest. That will give the Dodge fans something to cheer about. As Gunslinger goes back to the padlock area getting ready for freestyle. The Dodge Express picks up going to advance into the next round. Barefoot and Airborne Ranger up next. Todd Frog and Barefoot. Going up out of Pontoon Beach, Illinois, going up against Nevada's the Camo Color truck. Army Camo Colored Airborne Ranger. All hand controls in that truck, Airborne Ranger. So let's see how the Dodge and the Chevy come up here. And it's going to be Barefoot, Todd Frog. The Dodges are pulling some muscle, are showing some their muscle. The Mopar people are going to be happy about this. There's going to be some celebrating from the Dodge fans tonight. As Airborne Ranger gets put away. Now, this is a matchup that you do not usually see, but you do see it occasionally. Snakebite going up against the Grave Digger. Pablo Huffaker doing the driving with Grave Digger. Going up against Eric Meager and Snakebite. Trucks are staged. Oh, Digger got the whole shot. And it's going to be Snakebite putting away the Digger truck by less than a fender. Snakebite with the faster time, and he showed you in that lane. They'll advance into the into the quarterfinals with 8 trucks. Taurus, Eldon Depew, going up to the starting line, our 3rd fastest qualifier. Going up against Sky, Hartley, and Sting. Sting, a 1953 Chevy Corvette, 540 cubic inch Chevrolet motor blown injected on alcohol. Or it's a 1990 Chevrolet blown on a 572 cubic inch Chevrolet, both blown on alcohol. Or this is probably the most powerful of the two. Is this going to be an advantage or disadvantage?
Never.
Taurus probably the most powerful of the two. Let's see right here if that power is going to be shown here. Up to start. Oh, Taurus just takes off, and he puts the Corvette away. Taurus. Eldon Depew out of Granite City, Illinois, is going to put the old Sting away. So Taurus advances. All right, final race of round number 1. And this is going to be this has been a rivalry that's been going on since the TNT days. Except there's a different driver behind the wheel of Carolina Crusher. Michael Harper doing the driving. He's our 2nd fastest qualifier this afternoon. He'll be going up against David Morris, who qualified 10th in the equalizer. All right, who's pulling for who? Who y'all going with? How many of you think the winner's going to be Michael Harper and the Carolina Crusher? Let me hear you.
Whoa.
Okay, how many of you think the winner's going to be the equalizer, David Morris?
Whoa.
Okay, so these 2 trucks are staged. Ready to go. And it's going to be Carolina Crusher, Michael Harper, out of my nearest lane. So Crusher takes the victory and takes the measure of equalizer. So here's how the quarterfinals will line up. It'll be Bigfoot going up against Nightmare, King Crunch up against Dodge Express, Barefoot up against Snakebite, and Taurus up against Carolina Crusher. Nightmare, the only truck to advance outside of the top 8, who advanced into the quarterfinals.
But who won?
Poor.
Nightmare, the only truck to advance into the quarterfinals. Okay, whoever mutes me again, I'm injecting you.
It's Duncan. I saw it.
No, Jacob, your name came up. Computer don't lie. Computer don't lie. He muted himself. Alright, the competition continues now. We got Bigfoot up against Nightmare. Alright, here we go. Chevrolet and Ford. Oh, Nightmare's pulling too much air coming off that first set. It's going to be Bigfoot.
Whoa.
Bigfoot, Dan Runty. Anybody bump Bigfoot off. So Bigfoot advances into the semifinals.
Yeah, it begins with a B. It ends with a T.
Next up will be King Crunch to Chevrolet. He had the faster time last round. He gets lane choice. He'll be going up against Ken Geppy and Dodge Express. So Scott Stevens taking on Ken Geppy. Chevy versus Dodge. Geppy spent too much time in the air. Stevens advances into the final four. And he will face Bigfoot in the next round. Scott Stevens. His luck just may be turning around. Then again, I don't know. So King Crunch advances. Next up, we Bear State Fight taking on Barefoot. And Barefoot gonna put the snake bite forward wherever in the lane that everyone wants to avoid right now. The good lane and the bad lane, and it looks like my farthest lane, the lane closest to y'all, the viewers, maybe look like it's gonna be the bad lane. Let's see here. Oh, what a great race that Meeker's compensating in that left lane. And I don't know who pulled that off. That was an extremely, extremely close race. Wow. Somebody's got to call this. I mean, how close of a finish was that? Let's see. Here's the instant replay. Somebody call this.
It looks like Snakebite.
Oh, Snakebite gets the win over Barefoot.
Probably just barely.
Just barely, just by a bang. Oh my. Snakebite advances. Who will be our fourth semifinalist? Will it be Taurus? Done by Eldon Depew. Or the Carolina Clippers driven by Michael Harper. But Harper going in the lane that he does not want to be in. Taurus had lane choice on this one. Crusher got it. Carolina Crusher, our fastest qualifier, got it. The Carolina Crusher, Michael Harper, is going to go advance into the next round. All right, here we go, the semifinals. Bigfoot taking on King Crunch.
Rivalry.
Yep. There's a rivalry between these two. So back in the 1990s, these two went at it, and Scott Stephens was the one who badmouthed probably the most significant Trump period, Bigfoot number 8. So Bigfoot and King Crunch. Crunch got the faster time. Let's see. Oh, what a great race that Crunchy's compensating in that left lane. Oh, hang on, Scott Stephens. He almost high-headed that thing. Scott Stephens running that King Crunch hard, but he may have gotten him. Let's see. Coming to the last step.
He got it.
Yep, King Crunch takes the win. Bigfoot has been knocked off. He's not going to go to the finals for the first time this season.
Yeah, it's taken a long time. And I think for a really long time.
King Crunch going to the finals. Oh my goodness, Scott Stephens has just got to be tickled to death. And 2 Fords and 2 Chevrolets Here's the other Ford versus Chevy matchup. Snakebite gets the fastest time. He's going to go back in the lane he wants to be in. Michael Harper going to be back in that far lane. Oh, Crusher is in trouble and he's over on his roof. Snakebite takes the win. Will be Snakebite and King Crunch in the finals. As we get Crusher riding back up, he'll be ready for freestyle action. So Eric Meager coming back to the line. He'll go back at it immediately. The Ford fans are not disappointed just yet. We've got a Ford Chevy final. Snakebite taking on King Crunch. Ford versus Chevrolet.
Bigfoot still loses King Crunch.
Bigfoot lost to King Crunch. Eric Meager the Snakebite truck, which is a teammate to Bigfoot. Let's see. Oh, Stephen's got the whole shot. They're coming around. Snakebite trying to make up the ground, but no. King Crunch, Scott Stephens is your winner. The Chevrolet has pulled it off. The King Crunch team scores its first ever win on M.T.N. Scott Stephens has got to be tickled to death.
I know. Get back to the computer.
Oh my. Oh my goodness gracious. What a run by Scott Stephens. Here he comes out of the truck. Oh my. Dale's going down there giving him an interview. Scott Stephens, congratulations. I gotta tell you, is this your biggest moment in your monster truck career? Yeah, it is. We beat Bigfoot, Snakebite, the whole 9 yards. Congratulations, you beat the biggest of the best tonight. Snakebite, the runner-up this evening. Congratulations, Tom. Back to you. Thank you, Tails. Oh man, we cannot believe what we have just seen. Scott Stephens and King Crunch beating everybody tonight for the first time. The season just may be turning around. So King Crunch, your winner in the racing competition here tonight. We're going to get ready for a feature race from the NASCAR people coming up in just a moment. All right, here we go for the NASCAR guys. In row one, it'll be Richard Petty and Pete Hamilton, both are Plymouths. In the second row, it'll be the Days of Thunder from the movie Days of Thunder. We have Roddy Burns and Sterling Martin. Next up, it'll be Bill Allen, and also from the Days of Thunder sitcom Cole Trickle. Next up will be Cale Yarborough and Terry Labonte. Next up, Ted Musgrave and Bobby Allison. Fireball Roberts and Ralph Earnhardt. Marvin Pinch and Buddy Arrington. Epbeline and Elbow Langley. Ricky Rudd and Ernie Irvin. Derek Cope and Ken Schrader. Hutch Strickland and Bobby Labonte. Ricky Rudd and Harry Gant. Not Ricky Rudd, Rick Mast and Harry Gant. Kenny Wallace and Kyle Petty. Robert Presley and Jimmy Johnson. Dale Earnhardt and Mark Martin. Jimmy Means and A.J. Foyt. And finally on the last row, J.D. McDuffie and Darrell Waltrip. Waltrip, 20 laps into this little event here, in this little feature race from the NASCAR Superstars. We're going to be going racing here shortly. So shortly, these guys really need to use their head on the start. Andre Lamothe, would you please keep track of the laps here for us? For this little NASCAR feature. And he left. Well, somebody keep track of the laps here in this NASCAR feature as we get set and ready to go. One of the world's best stock car drivers ready to roll here. All right, here we go, side by side. They take the green flag as Richard Petty kicks it out here in front. It's a 20-lap feature coming into this event. There's nowhere to hide on this oval track. There's little room for air on the front straightaway on this little tricky course here. Of course, they're a little bit early using that wide turn as an advantage to them. Yeah, the Yarborough advancing up a position as well. Some of the best here. There's Ralph Earnhardt, the 54, last winner out. About to the end of lap 1 for lap 1 out of 20 here. Here comes Roddy Burns, the 51 car for the lead. Marvin Pash doing a good job getting by Ralph Earnhardt. And the 51 takes the lead, and he'll lead lap 1 coming to the line. End of lap 1, as here comes Sterling Marlin in the Sunoco car. Barbo Roberts beating the man with Ted Musgrave. Here comes Richard Petty back for the lead down. Because now we get a phone, and oh, we got a car around, and it's gonna be a big log jam. Ralph Earnhardt's Rebel 9. Ricky Rudd avoiding it, but Arrington slides in. Like that, oh, Derek Cope, Admiral Langley spins to avoid it. So does in front. Caution's going to come out. Big wreck in turn 4. Ralph Earnhardt trying to get his car started up again, using the hole between the cars of the monster truck course as his advantage. Get his way out of there. Bobby Allison, 12. Ricky Rudd into 3. Buddy Arrington to 67.
Can I finish my cookie?
Eric Cope, Terry Labonte, and Brett Mariner out of this. Washing out on lap 2 out of 20 laps. We're going to get them paired up again. Get for a restart. Restart on lap number 3. The NASCAR shootout's about to continue now. We also got a wacky race feature too. We'll use Monster Truck Freestyle to close out the show here. Buicks are hanging out in the back of the field. Here we go for the green. We're getting ready for the green and the NASCAR feature this time. Our first restart. Doing everything I possibly can to make it interesting for you guys. Glad y'all are enjoying yourselves. Here we go. We got the green flag back out again. Trouble in turn 2.
Measured round.
Oh, man. And Kyle Petty has smashed himself up against one of the monster trucks over there. Caution is out. On lap 5, I believe. Wow. Well, Kyle Petty is out. Kyle Petty to 42. And this time, we'll be starting with, I believe, 15 laps to go, if I'm correct.
Ooh, damn.
Keep track of what laps we're on, and I'll be okay. And guys, if you're skipping, then you're not a really true fan of motorsports. So these beautifully colored stock cars here, so most of them are old. It's a pleasure for me to bring them out and have them race here. And Richard Petty's going to lead him to the green. Well, here comes Sterling Marlin, the 94 for the lead. All right, they're coming into lap traffic now. And lap traffic can be a really big factor.
I just saw that.
And here comes Richard Petty sliding back to the lead. Bobby Allison, and we got a big crash on the back straightaway. Caution is out. Man, the track's completely blocked. That's for Jimmy Johnson, who was in the crash. All right, we're going to restart with a green-white checkered, so this will be over quicker. So it'll be reduced to a 10-lap feature. We won't have that much long to go with this here. Hope it was interesting. This is where it's probably going to get interesting. Here we go on a green-white checker.
Ooh.
Petty gets out in front first.
Not the cheerleaders.
Here comes Bill Elliott, the 9 car, up to the lead. Here comes Pete Hamilton, the 40. We've got a good battle going on between Ralph Earnhardt and Kelly Yarborough. Mickey Rudd and Jimmy Johnson putting on a pretty good fight.
Are you sure? I think I have it on. That definitely looked clear.
All right, white flag.
After T20 is what the this one is a Zentorno.
Here comes Jimmy Means passing Dale Earnhardt there. There's the two Buicks battling it out for the last spot. Here comes Petty back underneath. Pete Hamilton wants a piece of this. Coming around off the last turn. Pete Hamilton getting to the lead, and Pete Hamilton in the 40, number 40, Petty Enterprises Plymouth. Plymouth Superbird is going to take the checkered flag here. Pete Hamilton, your winner. Here's your winner, par 40, Pete Hamilton. All right, here we go for a one-lap wacky race. Our contestants, we got an old car, an old general stores truck, a biplane, a Jeep, another old car number two, a SWAT truck, and an F-117 Nighthawk. All right, here we go. Get ready. Go. This is a one-lap dash. Coming around the back straightaway. With the biplane having a little trouble maneuvering right here. Here comes the other old car. It's gonna come down to the two old cars going at now. This is going to be a one-lap dash to the finish. The first old car wins it, followed by the second old car, and the old general store truck takes third. The biplane's going to take fourth.
Salud. Hey, Tom.
Hey. And the Jeep's going to take fifth. The SWAT truck is already over. And the F-117 is going to take
They can fly. You were.
Ah, dude.
Hey Bob,
Hey, Keith Bob.
hey Bob, what is it? How you doing?
How you doing today, Bob?
I'm doing good, Bob.
Hey, Keith, remember how mad you got yesterday at your mom?
What else?
We rattled.
I don't know, Bob. Nick was in this call earlier. Anyway.
Who in the heck muted me? Jesus. Anyways, I'm going to give you a quick rundown since y'all didn't hear me first time. It'll be bad news travels fast than Pony Express. The Nightmare, Airborne Ranger, King Crunch, or Racing Winner. The Carolina Taurus, Dodge Express, Equalizer, Snake Fighting, Sting, Gunslinger, then the Big Four trucks, Barefoot, Bigfoot, Max D, and Grave Digger. And out comes bad news. It's our first truck up. In comparison to other sexting bodies, there is no time limit in freestyle. Right? Here he comes out first. He's decided to join us for freestyle action. Nice
Yep.
bus.
Over the bus.
Over the motor home there. What a wheelie. Bruce Hayden's going to try to spin it into a donut. Can't necessarily quite get it done. And he's done for free. And he's done for this run. All right. I need 3 people to give out scores.
Seven.
Okay. One, 7. I don't know who else is in the hangout. But I'm going to give my score a 7. And an extra judge over here is giving me a 6. Instead of 7 a 6, there's going to be a 20 for bad news. For bad news, setting the bar here. So next up is Pony Express Jeremy Moore.
4. Hey, what was the score?
20. 20 for the bad news travels fast truck. Pony Express now out, a Ford Mustang. Pony Express. Jeremy Ward. Nice crossbred move right there. Oh, yes, very nice. Swap Willie. Going right after the motorhome. She never even touched it. So he's going to go after the hill. What a wheelie from that. Nice donut right there. Never even touched the bus. Oh, and he's over. Oh, my. Okay, scores for Pony Express. 6. 6.
Yeah.
I don't know what Duncan's doing, but he's got his mic off. My score is going to be 5. Everybody hear that? What? Anyways.
Duncan,
Huh?
we have to put in our scores.
7.
5 and 7 is 12 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 18. So 18 for the Pony Express truck. Andy Hoffman coming out ready to rumble here in the Nightmare Chevrolet. And look at him. Yes, the backfires over the top of the bus. That is awesome. Oh, nice combo right there from Andy Hoffman. Oh, nice Sky Willie. Nicely done there. Oh, nice power wheel. That's power right there. Power wheel.
Power wheelies are the Gravedigger's move.
Yep.
There was like several trucks actually called it.
Oh, nice Sky Willie over the bus. Oh man, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Oh my. Saved it and he's still going. Nice, excellent freestyle from Andy Hoffman in the Nightmare so far. He's going to go off in the hill in the other direction. And combos it with a slap, really nicely done. Up and over the bus. Big air. Oh, man. Nice cross thread move right there. And he's going to stop it right there. Excellent freestyle from Nightmare. Scores.
8.
8. Keith.
6.
6. Mine's going to be a 6. 6 is 12 plus 8. We got a tie for the lead. Next up, Airborne Ranger. Opens it up with a nice combo like that. Oh, nice air up and over those crushed cars. Oh, nice. That red motorhome right there, or whatever it is about to break apart. Up and over the cars there. So he's going to hit the hill now. He's hitting a little bit of the wrong way there. Whoa. Oh, nice cross thread move over the bus. That is awesome. Nobody is that better than anybody. coming around,
Can we?
and he's gonna stop it on top of the bus.
Not.
Four, eight, yay. 6 for that.
Yeah, give him a 7-8.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Okay, Duncan.
8.
8. 8 is 16. 16 plus 6. Yes, this is gonna. We do have a new leader. Airborne Ranger score is 22. Not a bad run for Joe Cipher in the Airborne Ranger truck. Next up, our racing winner, King Crunch Scott Statham. Nice opening move over there over the crush box. Oh my. Oh my. Done already. Wow. Scores
3.
3.
3.
Huh?
3.
He says 3.
Oh, 3. 3, 3, and 3. Score's going to be a total of 9. Boy, enough votes. Who's up next? Carolina Crusher. Oh my! Spectacular move going up and coming in here. Oh, he's over. He's done. Oh my gosh. Weird, even you're wet on the nose. It looks like he's got 2 flat tires. And he's about ready. The tires are out on that one. Blow out his tires, guys. Scores
5.
5 and 2. Nice. Duncan
5.
5. That's going to be a 5. So that's going to be a 15. From the Carolina Crusher. He did well in racing, but not in the freestyle. Next up is Taurus, driven by M.T.N. Who's coming out pretty nicely.
I don't.
Elvin Depew and Taurus.
You have 2 more minutes. All right.
And this is a truck that's built for racing. Notice the longer wheelbase. And if you can see it, there are what look like yellow springs inside the wheel wells. That's the suspension, the Custer coilover shock suspension underneath the car. And we lost net connection from my first camera, so I'm going on with my second. No, the video call ended. No, we're still live. We're still live. I haven't left yet. So we're still live. At least it says I'm still live. I'm not sure.
We're still live.
We're still live.
I think my camera from my laptop just lost the connection. So this is still. Hey. Oh, there we go. Now we got it back. We got it back.
Okay.
A solid run from Taurus so far. I've never seen Ellen and Q do this conservative and freestyle. If he continues this, then he might just win this thing.
Ow.
I don't know who's controlling the camera, but it's got to be folks focused on me. I'm the host of this hangout on air, and we posted an M.T.N event right here, and he's going back after that bus. Solid run from Taurus so far. And this is probably gonna be one of the best freestyle runs of the afternoon right here. Taurus is gonna stop it right there. What are the scores for Taurus?
9.
9. What I think I heard from is a 9 and a 9.
Actually, he's at 8. He's at 8.
Both 8. We got 9, 9, and a 9.
I said 10.
Oh, a 10. 9, 10, and a 9. 28 from Taurus. Sorry about that, Doug, and I couldn't quite catch it. So Taurus is your new leader with a 28. Next up is Dodge Express driven by Ken Deppy out of Missouri. Going right after that bus. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. And oh my. Can he get it started? No, he can't. Oh my. For scores for Dodge Express, mine's going to be a 2.
2.
Didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, Douglas will be a 2. No, because Dax have 530 on the phone. Dax have 530, we'll give him back a phone.
A 2, 2, and a 2. That's a 6. Equalizer coming up next, but before we get that, I'm going to lay down a few more obstacles here. All right, out comes the equalizer, David Morris out of Springfield, Tennessee. I don't think the cars on that deck are lined up very well. Or not jump anyway. Oh, nice combo there. That was supposed to set up to be a combo, and he's going to go after the new stack right there, and he hits it very nicely. Goes after does a wheelie after the new stack there. That was just recently been put there, and up and over the cars now. he's got to back up. He's got to stop and back up. That will hurt you if you have to stop and back up. Always keep a full momentum going at all times and look at the air. David Morris way up in the air. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, my. What are the scores for the equalizer? Holy cow.
7.
7. Duncan still got his mic off. My score is going to be an 8. In all fairness. We know. Well, does that my other judge to take it in 4 and my 13 is going to be thinking it's going to be an 8 as well. So 8, 8, and a 7, that's 23. That will put him in 2nd place. Next up is our racing runner-up, Eric Meager in the snake fight. Oh my. Oh man. That is not what Eric wanted to do. My score is going to be a 3 for him.
2.
Nothing's still going. And what score we're going to? What's going to be judge number 3? That's good. 3, 2, and a 1. Down to 6. That puts him on the bottom of the board. Danny's not going to come out. He's actually broke. What a story that is. And Gravedigger is also broke. What a story that is. So that means the gunslinger is going to come out.
Gunslinger?
He's got some engine problems. Here comes Scott Hartsock and Gunslinger. going after it. Go after the hill. Flat wheelie triple combo, but combo. Oh my, he saved it. And it's still going. Gunslinger really putting on a show today. And he's going to go back over the bus stack in the opposite direction. And he's going to stop it right there. Scores for the Gunslinger.
9.
9. For what now?
I think he said 9.
Nine, 9, and a 9. That's going to put him in second place. 27. And Grapefruiter is fixed, so he's ready to go. There's a little wrong there. And Barefoot about to come out. Todd Frolic. Oh man, he's got 2 tires blown out. Oh man, what a tough race. I think this is becoming a battle of attrition. Fourth for Barefoot.
2.
2. Mine's gonna be a 1. I don't think Duck is going to respond. I'm with Fun mode. Goes Fun. My colleague Nichols is going to be here with me, so that's what you score. I think my rating's going to be 2, 2 and a 1. A 5. You never really see that out of a barefoot truck, but he just blew out his tires. You gotta do it.
Your phone will be tomorrow, right? Right, love?
Yes.
Bigfoot up here. And Runty. Ollie goes right after the bus, breaks that in half. Up and over the hill. Nice slap wheelie right there. Makes that thing turn on a dime going after the cars again. Nice. It's running. He's going to go after it sideways. A nice donut out of the Bigfoot. Dan Runty. Oh, he's going to try this. What a leap. Now he's broken both motorhomes in half. As he goes after it, there it goes. It's gone. Oh, nice sky wheel. Nicely done there. We're going to go after the hill in the other direction. Dan Runty's got quite a freestyle run going. Did not make it as far as he wanted to in the head-to-head competition. He's trying to make up for it here. More going outside of the Bigfoot. The Summit Bigfoot. Oh my, forward motion backflip. I don't think we've seen that since forever. Solid run from Dan Runty and the Bigfoot Ford, the original monster truck. All right, Bigfoot. Dan Runty scores
9.
Did he say 8?
No, I said a 9.
Oh. I was referring to Dustin there.
Oh,
Mine's going to be a 10. Knuckles, I think I'm going to give that a 10. All right. 10, 10, and a 9, a 29 for Dan Runty in the Bigfoot Ford. He has literally left nothing left on this track. Time to bring one more obstacle in. And out comes Max D. Max D's got a good freestyle run going. And oh no, 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 no. Max D over on his win early. Scores
1.
1.
Mine's gonna be 02. Knuckles 4. Mine's gonna be a 4. Man.
All right. 1, 2, and 4. Score is going to be a 7. There's still some room left for Grave Digger, who's ready to go. And out comes Pablo. Going after that airplane right off the bat. Okay, he's destroying this place now. And he's over. Wow. There is nothing left. Scores 10. Mine's going to be a 9. What was that? No. Anyways, I'm going to go to my good old buddy Knuckles here. Knucks? I think mine's going to be a 10. All right, Knuckles has decided he's going to give it a 10. So we got a tie for the win, actually. There's your result. Your co-winners of Freestyle, Dan Rutsey and Bigfoot, and Pablo Huffbaker and Gravedigger. Woo! I cannot catch my breath after what we have just seen. There is literally nothing left on this course. Nothing. Absolutely nothing left on that track. Oh my. Woo! That was unlike any other I have just seen. Keith, what are your final thoughts?
That was one freestyle for everyone. That's all I gotta say.
Duncan, what are your final thoughts?
Amazing event.
They lost contact.
Looks like he lost contact, so anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Congratulations to Scott Stephens and King Crush who won the racing. Pete Hamilton, who won the NASCAR feature, and the guy who was in that old car who won the wacky racing portion, and Dennis Anderson and not Dennis Anderson, Pablo Huffbaker and Gravedigger, and Dan Runty and Bigfoot, who have both tied for the win in freestyle. The Duncan, Tave, Keith, Monster Jam 5155, Knuckles, and the entire M.T.N broadcast crew here. I'm Tom Todd. Thank you for joining us for another edition of M.T.N live streams. You can always catch them on certain days of the week. I'm Tom Todd. Thanks for being with us for another edition of the M.T.N Monster Truck Challenge Series. Good night, everybody. Have a great afternoon.